After Barcelona's most important 2-1 victory against Frankfurt, a triumph that guaranteed 3 fundamental points in the general classification of the Champions League and increased even more the confidence of fans, who helped them see a clear evolution in the work of Hansi Flick, I remembered the moment that Real Madrid came into action. The merengue club faced a duel that many considered one of the most expected of the entire group stage. In the end, it was about the giants of European football, the teams that won the last editions of the Champions League. The expectation was enormous. The match between Real Madrid and Manchester City promised intensity, balance and a very high technical level, but the outcome surprised everyone. At the Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid were unable to sustain their initial windfall and ended up defeated 2-1 in a rematch, at home and in front of their own fans. The result immediately generated harsh criticism from fans and the Madrid press, which demonstrated their dissatisfaction with the equipment's current performance. The previous context for the party was worrying. Real Madrid came from a painful 2-0 defeat against Celta de Vigo in La Liga, in a match where the offensive sector practically did not exist. Team morale was very low, and City came back in great form after winning 3-0 against Sunderland in the Premier League. To make the team's situation even worse, the club could not count on its most decisive player and top scorer of the season, Kylian Mbappé, who was injured. Without their main striker, facing City became even more complicated. Real Madrid's phase is clearly not good, and so, even if not, it ends up benefiting Barcelona, which sees how its biggest rival repeatedly suffers and opens up space to grow during the season. The more Real Madrid fails, the more opportunities Barcelona has to climb positions and gain success in national and European competitions. The atmosphere in Madrid is tense, and the main source of criticism at the moment is coach Xabi Alonso. The coach, who left with enormous expectations, is facing increasingly difficult challenges to command a club of the size of Real Madrid. Many fans who previously defended its continuity are now asking for its immediate exit. Interestingly, part of the current passion is precisely wanting Xabi Alonso to leave, believing that his bad work directly favors Barcelona. With the results of the day, the general classification of the Champions League became even more interesting. Barcelona appears in the 15th position with 10 points, while Real Madrid occupies the 7th position with 12. The difference is only in the points, and with the remaining days, Barcelona has real conditions to reach the top 8, something that seemed unthinkable at the beginning of the campaign. Another issue that is setting social networks on fire involves a player sought by both Spanish giants. To the frustration of the merengues, Niklaus Sloturk, a 26-year-old German defender, publicly declared that he could play in Barcelona. He stated that he admired the philosophy and style of the Catalan club, which created enormous discomfort in Madrid. While the Blaugranas celebrate the player's preference, the merengues' enthusiasm is indignant at losing a defender of the highest level who could immediately strengthen their fragile defensive system. Sloturk is considered one of the most reliable defenders in German football, with experience in the Bundesliga and Champions League. It stands out for its aggressiveness in the brand, its positioning, its game reading and its ability to come out playing with quality, essential characteristics for the Flick game model. In the current season, he maintained more than 92% accuracy in all countries in the Champions League, in addition to a large number of recoveries and much solidity in defensive duels. Tactically, he fits perfectly into the Barcelona defense, which requires stability, leadership, and a clean ball release from behind. Sloturk offers exactly that: firmness, intelligence, international experience, and the ability to organize the entire defensive line. Now I want to know your opinion. Do you support the hiring of Niklaus Sloturk? Do you think it fits well in the Hansi Flick system? Leave it in the comments.